What's going on YouTube? Kamikaze Von Doom here with a special video. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Happy 50 motherfucking K! Let's go! We hit over 50,000 subscribers last week. In this video, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of insight on who I am, let you get to know who you subscribe to, and what to look forward to from this channel. So welcome everyone, I am Kamikaze Von Doom, and this is going to be my happy 50K video. Let's go! Now, just to let you know, I am going to be doing a happy 50K live stream on Thursday. Thursday. And just so we know what date that is, let me pull up my stupid calendar. Okay, the 18th. Everyone, the 18th of August. I am doing my 50K live stream. We're going to be playing with subscribers. We're going to be doing request builds from you guys in chat. We're going to be doing like some whatever it is. It's going to be all about us and the community. So join me on Thursday for my happy 50K live stream. I'll be starting that in the morning time on the East Coast. So East Coast Standard Time. That's going to be, you know, roughly, probably about, I don't know, 9 o'clock-ish in the morning on Thursday. And then we're just going to do it all the way through lunchtime and have a blast together. Have, you know, a few hours to spare. So if you guys want to see survival, if you guys want some special builds, I could do builds start to finish. I could test some things. We could do like some wacky ass challenges. We could, I don't know, we could do countdown together. We could do whatever. It doesn't matter. But it's all about you guys and the community. So again, on Thursday, August 18th, we're going to be having some fun. But anyways, grab your popcorn, sit back, relax, all that YouTube jazz, hit the like, subscribe. You already know the deal. What I'm going to be doing in this video is I'm going to be making my way up to 10, and I'm going to talk to you guys about myself, what I represent, what to look forward to from this channel, and we are celebrating 50,000 subscribers. So again, thank you guys so much. Now, I was just finishing doing the floor 10 farm, and I need to reset my checkpoint so I can go back up to 10, and then whenever I, you know, turn on my PC again later, I'll already be there. So what I do is I keep all the directives on, I just change it to normal, and then just run straight through it. Pretty self-explanatory. Anyways, so who is Kamikaze Von Doom? Who is this guy? Who's this guy? So, I'll give you some background on me so you can get to know me. A lot of people have already heard this about me from over the years, but I know a lot of you are new to the channel, so let me open up myself to you and let you in on, you know, some things about me. So, I am American. My family hailed from England originally. I am married. I have kids, and one of which is a baby we call Baby Von Doom. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I work from home primarily, so I'm able to do this content creation thing on the daily, and I love the Division franchise. So I've been playing the Division since the original beta for the very first Division game. Before that, I was a big Destiny 1 player. I played a crap ton of Destiny, and then I played a little bit of Destiny 2. And then by the time the end of Division was rolling around and we got wind of a Division 2, I felt like using some of my instructor skills and speaking skills and things that I've learned from the military and then adopt them into making videos for you guys on YouTube. So then I decided to make a YouTube channel. Now, a lot of people, they get their ears perked up and they're like, military, what? So in the military, in the early 2000s, I joined the Air Force. I was a part of Spectre, which is the 16th SOS in the Air Force, and that's a special ops squadron that flies gunships. So for my active duty career, I spent it flying on gunships, doing some, you know, boom, boom, kill things, you know, some real life stuff. And with that, I've been all over the world. I've seen some shit. And I've lived in some really nice places, and I've lived in some really crappy places. You know it's crappy when you get off the plane and they say, "Welcome to the suck." That's when you know you're in for it. I did a handful of deployments. I've worked with Navy SEALs. I've worked with the SAS. I've worked with the RAF. I've worked with the Norwegians. I've worked with the Kiwis, the Polish, and I've worked with Army Special Forces, Rangers, Delta, and Marines. I mean, I've worked with pretty much all of them, and I loved it. I loved every second of it. Now, what I decided to do was, after they started retiring those gunships, because I was flying on AC-130H model gunships, and side note, my name is actually signed on 3 of those gunships that are right now in the boneyard. It's a museum where all the retired aircraft go to, sit around for people to look at. And no shit, my name's on 3 of them because I took them over there and retired them. Pretty cool. So after the Air Force, I decided to go to college. I went to college for IT. Then I went to college for computer science, programming and such. And then COVID hit. Right before COVID hit, I decided to do YouTube a little more seriously. Whoa, that guy just glitched right there. That was cool. And yeah, I kind of fell into YouTube even harder once the pandemic hit, because we all had to stay at home, and it was very easy because me and the wife were already working from home and running a business from home, so it was easy for me to also do this channel from home. Now, back then, when I first started this channel, I was on Xbox. I was only an Xbox guy. Now, since then, since the past year, this past year has been pretty good for the channel and myself, and gave me the opportunity to not only have a PlayStation, but to also get a gaming PC as well. So now I'm on all platforms. The only problem is that this game is not cross-save or cross-progression. So that's why right now I'm on PC, and I'm only shade level 581. Where on Xbox, I think I'm shade level 3700, and then on PlayStation, I just hit shade level 1000. So I'm trying to get all this, maxed out on all platforms. That way I can play with all of you, no matter what the platform. Let me think. What else has been going on? So, with content creating, I started on Xbox only. Now, when I first started my channel, and for any of you that are trying to start your channels or whatever, I did it all free at first. I did my thumbnails on Paint on my computer. Yeah, Paint, the original. Yeah. And I recorded all of my videos on Twitch, actually. I have a Twitch account, which is Kamikaze Von Doom, but then I also have a different account that I have for recording videos, where I'll go over there, I'll click, live stream, I'll record the video, and then once I end it, I can go back to Twitch on the computer and pull up my past broadcast, and Twitch will actually give you the opportunity to trim it and download it to your desktop. So that's how I was making videos for the first few, years of the channel. And it worked out fine. I didn't pay a cent. I didn't do anything on the computer really, except for download the stream from Twitch and then upload it to YouTube. Fairly simple. And as long as you're doing it in a video format, you're good to go. Now, a fun fact about my videos, none of my videos are scripted. I do all of my videos live, and I do them all particularly in one take. I just hit record, I start blabbering, and then I'm good to go. That's it. Fairly simple. The reason I did this is because having a family and, kids and things like that, sometimes you don't know how long you're going to have. I call it I'm doing things on borrowed time. And what that means is that I don't know if, like, you know, the kid's gonna go fall and, you know, hurt his knee, or if, you know, my wife needs me to do something in the garage, or I don't know. You know, the cat rips up the couch, or the dogs are barking. It could be anything. Doesn't matter. Now, what I wanted to do is I wanted to be in a spot where if I had 20 minutes, I could jump on, hit record, and then for 20 minutes just blah, 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 and then hit end, and then I'm good. That way later on I can come back, I can, you know, download it, I can upload it, whatever, and then I'm good to go. That's it. Done. And that made my turnaround time on my videos very, very fast. So that's why sometimes I'm able to knock out, you know, 3-4 videos in a day, because it's really not that much editing when you're doing all this stuff live, you know, without a script, and you're just, you know, speaking, you know, the truth. And it makes life easier. So I know a lot of people ask me questions about content creating when it comes to that. And I would say, you know, start out just recording yourself, and just start out, you know, just doing, you know, shooting from the hip. Now, a lot of people, they really strive on, like, scripting and practicing and, you know, chopping up each of their sentences and, you know, making it as fast as possible, things like that. And that's all good. I mean, everyone has their own style. But I would say for, like, the easiest way to start, you know, content creating, and the easiest way for people with, like, families that, you know, have to do things under a certain time restraint, I would definitely recommend that you just try, at first, just try streaming. Just stream it real quick, end your stream. You can go on your computer, download it, and then upload. You're good to go. Let me think. Anything else about me? I do like cars. I think that's really about it. Like, I don't know, guys. I like movies. I like comic books. I like military movies. James Bond, John Wick. You know, all those typical action male testosterone-driven movies. I love it. I used to like Fast and the Furious, but now I just think it's a effing gimmick. Those used to be cool. Let me think. Comics. I still like comics. And fun fact, I'm going to be in a Division comic book. Right? Isn't that sick? There is a comic book company that's online that deals with Division comics. They make comics just dedicated to the Division. They build their own, you know, side stories, almost like a I wouldn't say Walking Dead type of deal, but you know how Walking Dead has all of those, like, side stories that, you know, it could be happening the same timeline, you just wouldn't know it. It would be in, like, a different part or a different area. That's kind of how these comics are, and it's really cool, where it kind of stays with the Division story, but it's telling its own unique story within the universe. And I felt like that was an honor being picked to be a part of their comic book series. So whenever that happens, I'm going to let you guys know, you can download it digitally. I'm going to see if I can somehow get them to print, like, physical copies of it, or maybe I could print physical copies of it and I could have my own Division comic book. We'll see, because I definitely want to get one printed and then, you know, frame it and put it in my office, because that's just an honor, because I really do like comics a lot, and the fact that that's even a possibility is mind-blowing. Now, I say comics. My favorite comics, Frank Miller. A lot of Frank Miller's work. So whether it be The Spirit, Sin City, The Dark Knight Returns, even he did a Daredevil run that was pretty sick, and things like that. Pretty cool. Now, as far as movies, I'm a huge horror movie fan, especially the OG Universal Monsters movies from the 30s all the way to present day. the one from the present day that I like the most is probably The Wolfman with Benicio del Toro. It was actually really well done. I thoroughly enjoyed that one. Back in the day, I used to want to own a movie theater as my business, but since then realized that I don't have millions to spare. And then with the whole pandemic thing, you could see what it did to the movie industry. So I kind of put that on hold. Maybe one day if I get like, you know, Jeff Bezos money, I'll get my own movie theater, but highly unlikely. Let me think. What else? Food. I love pizza. Pizza's my shit. I mean, obviously, it goes without saying I'm American, and we like our food. You know, don't shame us. We like our food. I mean that's about it. We do have some fat ass people in our country, but as far as food, man, there's some damn good food here. Let me think. What else? Why do I like The Division? So I like the Division franchise because it has this sense of realism. I feel as if this were to happen in real life, I would be able to be a part of it. It'd be a lot of fun. A lot of these like JTF figures and a lot of the Division agent figures, they were, you know, ETF, or EMS, cops, firemen, prior military people, all of that. And I feel like if, you know, shit were to hit the fan, this could be a real possibility, and it felt cool. It's very unique. Now, another thing is the open world. When the first game came out and I was first introduced to that open world, I was just, I was floored. I couldn't believe it. It was so nice. And then, obviously, when this game came out, I was just as excited. But there is just something about that open world New York City that just gives you this like crazy immersion into that urban jungle. Let me think. What else? I think that might be about it, everyone. I mean, there's not too much about me. I'm pretty much an open book. What else? I think that's it, everyone. I was very surprised to see that we were able to hit 50,000 in such a short amount of time. I really do appreciate this community. I think that this is a great community to be a part of. And, you know, once you get through, you know, there's only so many negative or toxic people in this community. Once you get over that, you see that this community as a whole is very, very loyal, and they're very friendly. Everyone's trying to look out for each other. And that's kind of why I have a clan on each platform, being, you know, Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. And I only have one clan per platform. And that's because I wanted this sense of, you know, community, of like a family. And that way, you know, you have 50 people that are together. They can all be in their own like private Discord server or whatever, talk amongst each other, have, you know, relationships and friendships, you know, spark from that. And it's a nice feeling. I think that this game and its uniqueness draws a lot of people in, and a majority of the time we are all like-minded individuals. And I think that there's certain stigmas around the community that kind of keep people at like a, you know, like instead of a 6 feet, you know, distance, they're at like a 12 feet distance. They're like, I don't know, I'm gonna, you know, keep my distance. I don't want to, you know, piss off any of these toxic people. And I get it, but once you, you know, go behind the scenes and look at it, there's really only a few toxic people. And this community is, you know, just filled with great people from all walks of life. It's amazing. And the commonality is we all love this game and this world. And it's a nice, you know, feeling when you get to be lost in the Division world, you know. And I thoroughly enjoy it. A lot of people ask me, you know, how do you not get sick of this game? Or, you know, this game's dead. Why are you still doing this game? I don't think this game's dead. I don't think it's even close to being dead. In fact, I think quite the opposite. I think that this game is just getting started, and now that a lot of companies are, finally able to go back to full force after this pandemic, it's only going to get better over time. Now, as far as finding things to do and getting bored, I played the entire game, and that's what I love about this gaming franchise, is there is so much stuff you can do within the game. For example, if you have followed my channel for a while, you've noticed that sometimes I'll go on like these waves of content. Like sometimes I'll do a lot of Dark Zone stuff, sometimes I'll do a lot of conflict stuff, sometimes I'll go to Kinley College, sometimes I'll do raids. And what I do is I tend to stick with one game mode or one game type like per week, basically, where for that week I'll be doing the Dark Zone every day, or for that week I'll be doing conflict every day, or floor 10 farm on Summit every day, things like that. And I think that's what keeps the game fresh in my mind, is that I don't just stick with one game type or one game mode. I play them all, and I enjoy them all, actually. I think that there are certain game modes that are more fun than others, but I think that overall, these games, these different modes, even Kinley College, they're all unique in their own way, and they're a lot of fun. I mean, I could even do Countdown for a week, or, what have you. There's so many different options. Boom. And that's how I don't get sick of it. Not only that, but I play on all platforms. So it's funny because some people are like, "Oh, you're on this, whatever," and it's like, dude, like this isn't even my main platform. Like you're talking crap, and I don't even play on this platform. I'm an Xbox main, and I play all these for enjoyment. Like, if I didn't enjoy this game as much, I wouldn't be even leveling this up on PC. But what it is during those PTS test servers, I want my builds to represent a person that is full on their shade levels as well. I want to be able to show the full potential of, builds and things like that during the test server. And if I'm not shade level 1000, it's kind of hard to do that, right? So that's why even right now I'm trying to get my shade levels up here. But then also I enjoy playing with everyone. I feel like each platform has their own community, and they're all good communities, but for some reason they don't commingle too well. So then you have, your Xbox guys, then you have your PlayStation guys, your PC guys, and they're all great things, but they are different communities. So what I like to do is become a part of all of them. So that's why I usually, when an update comes out, I'll do Xbox until, I finish that update or whatever. Then I'll switch to PlayStation. And then as soon as I finish PlayStation, I'll move on to PC. That way I can just knock out all of them. So for example, right now I'm doing Golden Bullets. This is the last day of the event, and I'm farming on PC all at the same time. But I also want to get all the global event stars I can, because I've already done this on Xbox and PlayStation for the week. So now I'm doing it on PC. Not only that, but then we also have that apparel event going on, and I wanted to get all the apparel items as well. Because if you didn't know, you can get all of the apparel items for free. You just have to farm, what is it? So 16 times 4. So what's that, 64? So you have to farm 64 levels. Because the developers give you 4 keys at the start of the season, as long as you have the season pass. If you don't have the season pass, you only get 1 key. But for all the season pass holders, you get 4 keys. So instead of farming all 20 items, you're only farming 16. So as long as you can do those 64 floors within the 2 weeks of the apparel event, you can get the entire thing for free. And doing, the floor 10 farm, that's by far your easiest method to do all of that. Let me think. I want to say that's about it, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've learned a little bit about me. I'm an open book. There's a lot of things. There's some things that, you know, might be too personal or something like that. Like, I don't really talk about religion, or I don't really talk about politics. I think I learned that from the military, where it's like, you know, you keep that shit, you know, at home or whatever, and just go on with your day. It prevents a lot of drama and a lot of back talk. But besides that, I'm an open book. And the cool thing about this game is I know this game inside and out. And if you need any help with anything, or you're not sure how something works, you can always just ask me. Not only that, but I do run a Discord server for all platforms. And with that, there's a lot of people there that will answer your questions or help you, or, you know, push you in the right direction, or get you in contact with someone that knows the answer. Now, to get to my Discord, and I'll put the link in my description as well, but to get to my Discord, all you need to do is go to my channel, go to my About Me, and the very first link is the Discord. You click on that, it'll take you straight to my Discord server, and you can be on any platform. They do LFGs for that. There's multiple clans that recruit people out of those servers. So say you can't get into the DoD, you can get into another great clan. And it's all non-toxic. We don't let, you know, toxic shit slide. There's zero tolerance for that, because what we're doing here is we're immersing ourselves in this world to, you know, get us away from, you know, everyday life. There's no sense of wasting time with toxic drama when you can enjoy this with your friends. You know what I mean? So we promote a non-toxic environment. I know there's plenty of toxic servers out there, so you're more than welcome to be toxic at those, but usually if you're toxic in my servers, my admin will just, you know, boot your ass out. Zero tolerance. So you're more than welcome to join my Discord if you need help with any of that. They also do LFGs for Hunter Mass, for raids, what have you, and you can do that. Now also, for any sort of like developer news or gaming news or anything like that for the Division universe, I share all of that on my Twitter. So if you go to my Twitter, I think it's twitter.com/Kamikazevondoom. And in that Twitter page, I share everything from the developers, from the game, everything, from everyone, content creators alike. So if you need, you know, that second breaking news, my Twitter page is the place to be, because I share it all as soon as it happens. And then later on, I'll make YouTube videos about that. That's why I try to explain that in my discussion videos, because a lot of it I already talk about on my Twitter, and then I go back and make a video whenever I can. But yeah, everyone, that's about it. If you have any questions about me or whatever, my channel, by all means, let me know in the comment section below. But besides that, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you guys so much for the 50,000 subs. And cheers, and here's to the next 50K. We're on our way, so let's do it. I appreciate everyone. So as long as you're strapped in and ready for this ride, we're just getting started. I mean, we still have an entire year and a half of Division 2 left. We still have Heartland. We still have Resurgence, and a whole bunch of other Division stuff coming through the pipeline. So I hope you're ready, because we're going to be covering it every step of the way. Now, besides that, remember, my stream is going to be on Thursday, August 18th, Thursday. So we're going to celebrate 50K, do whatever you guys want. It doesn't matter. Just show up, and we'll have some fun. So, yeah, take care, everyone. Have a good day. I am Kamikaze Von Doom, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.